Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nuclear Option. Just picked up on a server that's been going for 20-ish minutes. There's actually... Oh, there was ICBMs in the air. Yeah, there are. There's a nuclear ICBM here. I don't know if we can intercept those or not. Oh, that's right, I turned on mouse flight. Trying something different here. But I want to get airborne ASAP and see if we can't launch a scimitar or a scythe at that thing. And I'm curious if they can intercept them. I know you're stalling, but I really need you to pull up. There's a tree in the way here. So my target is going to be 100% 180 behind me. This is more of a weapons test here than anything else. I just truly don't know if it reaches out and touches them. My target is currently 45 high. I'll get you in arc. Can we intercept? I know you get points for intercepting missiles. I just don't know if this missile is smart enough to intercept an ICBM on its descent path. I'm sure on its ascent path it probably could. Now it's starting to trail behind. Moving too quick. So those are going to be nukes going off. I'm in a game called Nuclear Option, right? It's sick. Ugh, I need to get used to flying with the mouse joystick on. Well, either way, we are kitted out. Why am I just rolling right slightly? For anti-air. But he's getting engaged by a ship, so there's really nothing else to shoot at. When I was taking off, there were a whole bunch of aircraft out and about. R9s. Launch our altimeter here because we're just flying in the clouds. Getting pinged a whole bunch by radars. Carrier is pinging us, so I do need to worry about that thing shooting off at us here. Got a couple lemonade. Got like a foot and a half of snowish, it feels like. Let's finish plowing. Oh, those are nukes. My missiles, there's no way they're getting there on time. Now we're launching the nukes. You're doing great, buddy. I should have launched my last scythe at you. Now if I launch my scythe, you're probably going to get shot down immediately, though. You're still airborne. I'm launching a scythe at you. Watch that one missile hit it now. Now that I fired on it. Yep, it just got popped. He's still airborne, though. Huh. My little camera down there showed it. The explosion looked like it landed right on it. More nukes going off in the background. It's so sick. Oh, so much for that airbase. Is that my missile still headed towards that thing? Oh, what is this guy on, dude? I want what he's flying. Dude's managed to dodge everything, of course. Now he dies. Yeah, and there's no other aircraft up. Nukes are on the way towards this carrier. I feel like the best I could do is fly interference. Where are these missiles coming from that are nukes for this guy? Launching a bunch of AGM-64s at a carrier, probably not the call. I was curious if I could. I don't have any sights left. And there ain't no way one of these things is hitting them. They're 55 up. Things that aren't going to happen. We're just doing nuclear exchanges, it seems. It's going to be a little rough for everyone involved here. So far, kind of an uneventful sortie. This aircraft carrier's like out of aircraft. And right now, the only thing flying through the air is missiles of doom and destruction. Oh, you're going for that base. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and you're going for the other base. Oh, that sucks even more. Not much one can do about that, though. Again, red locked from the right. Not ideal. Kind of cruise over this hill, I guess. And let's check out this city. I've never actually looked at this city. I think I need to... no, I've made this mistake before. Counts your mouse as the flight joystick in the menu options. And you smack into the ground doing it. Definitely a cool city. Cool architecture they got going on. What is that, like wind turbines in the middle of a building down there? Yep. Talk about not efficient use of space. Airplane up in the air. U-turn. We got a job to do. 26 away. It's an intercept course because it's probably going to fly straight right here. We got 3 missiles for you, buddy. Unfortunately, there's a more advanced, faster jet on the way. So, I don't think we're going to get the kill on this guy. There's an ally beelining it directly towards him. The ally might actually be going for the carrier. It's Fox 1, Fox 2, and we'll save one more in reserve just in case he does dodge it. He returned fire. But we survived. What's flying over me right now? Now, what altitude? You're 8K? Theory. I might be able to reach out and touch them. I've never shot down a missile, and I'm just really curious if you can. Oh shit, that's a radar missile. 33 out. I don't want to notch properly. I'm gonna hope it's coming from a place I can dodge the radar and fly low enough. Otherwise I'm dead. Yeah. I would say my missile missed in its tracking. Did they sink our carrier, though, is the question. But either way, I did not put a hook on my thing. Technically, it says that is still an air base to us, the international airport over there. But I don't really think it is, and I took off the tail hook, so landing on the carrier's not an option. So I think we've just got a long flight back to base. We did shoot one thing down. I really need to, like, crank this way up. Settings, controls, like, want this just to be like the slightest changes, and I want to snap back hard. Stop just making me randomly look around. There's an airfield somewhere over here, right? I think it's over here. Or did all these airfields get nuked out of existence while I was flying around, and now they don't have any airfields over here? Persia is where we came from. Who knows? Oh, there's an airport right here. Look at this. Just because I don't know the map, check our angles here. So we want to come out a little bit and then turn into it. Let's do that. I like to land in third person because it's just too many years of playing games like this. Just throttle it down. Air brake deployed. So we really need to slow down because this runway is going to come up on us really, really fast. Gear down. We got this. Everything is gonna be awesome when we're landing at an airport. Not gonna need spine surgery. Going a little fast, I think, but she should be able to handle it as long as we get the wheels down, because this is a short runway. Hard brakes. Hard on the brakes. Okay. Luckily, we're in a little guy. We actually use a decent chunk of that runway. For sure. Air brake in. Where are you driving off to, buddy? Just everyone's got their duties. As long as they do theirs and I do mine, we should all be fine. I don't think there's any bonuses for parking anywhere particular. Let's park her right here. It did rearm us, though. I don't know what triggers that, because sometimes you rearm, sometimes you don't. I wonder if it's like the cost of your aircraft decides if you rearm or not. I don't know. So we've still got all the air bases. What does the pilot situation look like? Is anyone rescuable? Because you can actually do search and rescue in this game. You might be. No, you're hovering in the air. I don't know what causes that one. You're hovering in the air. You're hovering in the air. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I've noticed that on quite a few servers, but I've been on servers where they're all actually in the water. I don't know what causes them to be stuck in the air like that. Might actually be able to rescue those two. Let's find out. You're in the water too, but you are way the hell out there. It's going to be embarrassing. I am not a good enough pilot for this. And when I fly these things, it gets a little bit weird. Bring nothing. Bring an ECM pod. Let's see how this goes. Let's lock on to our rescue targets so we know where we're headed. Pre-flight check. Check. Rotors are up to full. Spool her up. Gear is up. Let's move. Nuclear launch detected. And that's a mushroom cloud over there. Always fun in games taking place in nuclear warfare. It's looking good so far. RPMs are good. Start getting some forward momentum here and head on out for some close. I was going to say close air support, but this is search and rescue. And it looks all cool until I have to hover, because I have a really hard time hovering in this game. A very hard time. I'm surprised they don't have like a hover assist or an auto hover. That'd be super duper nice. And actually make this way more doable for me. I should Google if that's an option anymore. I didn't see it on any of the key bindings. Gear brake. I have no idea. All I know is you can hit F for the thrust, auto thrust, but that doesn't change anything. So we got an E-War pilot going up in the air. He's going to start jamming the fleet. Fortunately, we're too low level on this server to have anything to really assist with that. So we're doing the grunt work. Throttle down a little, begin nosing up here just a tad. Begin the deacceleration. It's not ideal. Well, here's to hoping I can drop altitude enough before they get to us. So I don't think I am dropping altitude fast enough, but I'm just gonna trust it. Slow down the descent. Okay, could have went worse. We're fine. Everything is awesome when you're in a helicopter hovering over the water trying to rescue pilots. Everything is awesome. I don't know how close I need to land. And I'm going to preface this by saying they do have a hook in this game that lets you actually hover over them and pluck them out of the water. I am not good enough at that, and I'm not a good enough pilot to do that. So what I do is what you used to have to do, according to online, and that is you just land in the water near them. In theory, you're allowed to just hover here near them as well, I've heard. But again, if I could hover, we wouldn't have issues. I'm actually hovering quite well right now. Every time I stream, I just fly better. How about myself? Man, I'm a shit show. I crash into everything. Things get out of hand. We're just doing slight inputs. Mouse and keyboard here. Okay, so we were able to just hover here and rescue them, which is really, really cool. Where is the other pilot? He was behind me here. Okay. Still behind me, 70, 60. Keep working it, backwards. It's 48 to this side now. I think there's an enemy aircraft coming towards me. I should have my flares on. I think we are about to get IR missiles launched at me. Because usually those little guys carry 2 on them. Oh, that's a radar missile. I think I might have just killed the pilot. Laser.
Right engine failure, left engine failure, main rotor damage, main rotor damage.
Well, you know, we rescued the pilots onto our chopper. Now there's like 5 of us just floating out here. They have friends now. Laser missiles. I got missed by a kingpin. Worst part is this revoker tried to save me. He shot him down, but just a smidge too late. Schmidgen. Hey, that was enough points to level us? Okay, yeah, that sucks. I mean, what does one do? Select an aircraft. Do I requisition another one of these? I really don't want to purchase one. I guess I'm going to. Are any of these aircraft going to still be in the air by the time I get airborne? Oh shit, this is the one that has the berm! Holy crap, we missed it with the wing. Everything's awesome. I forgot about that. Oh, I was going to do the just take off straight out of the hangar shenanigans. But there's a berm on this base. I knew there's a base with a berm, and this is it. Okay. Where's my target that I have locked? Where the heck am I orientating myself to? It's off to my right. I think I just fire from here. Let those two guys do their thing. In theory. Swamp weapons. Yeah. We got a fleet out here, we all know it. What'll happen to my two missiles? Okay. I'll pretend they didn't exist, I guess. Close the distance. Guess we should deal with this guy first. One hitting him would be fantastic, because then I could pop some off these choppers. I just don't think one is going to be enough to deal with that guy. Oh, it was. I didn't think it would be, so I fired another one slightly premature. One for each of you, and then we need to get low and turn. I know, I passed the notching angle, but I'm trusting the get low technique. The get low technique means I need to get low. Just gonna say, come on, we're 7 meters off the deck. There ain't no way you're tracking this. Oh, we're about to skim it! I think at the subatomic level we hit the water. And I'm gonna assume neither of those missiles hit those choppers. So, we're gonna go home with one kill. I think we're the ones that shot down that plane. I don't know. I don't pay attention. I was too busy trying to keep myself alive. We're coming at this base at a weird-ass angle, too. Break off a little bit this way. This is gonna be one of my sketchy landings. I can do aerobatics, Mom. Look at me, no hands. Do want to check the workshop for skins. Keep meaning to do that. Air brake. Wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Is that radar guided? Hopefully. That was the wrong view. Again, just hoping the radar. And then by landing, we'll be out of their line of fire. They actually slowed down quite well. So this went from being one of my sketchy landings to just being like a normal landing. So the gear. I swear when I stream, man, I can actually land aircraft, but when I'm not streaming, it is a shit show. Man, I even touched down the wheels where you're kind of supposed to. What? A little bit early, but let's get off throttle. RP it just a little. Don't crash it now. Being a stupid boy. Okay. No one saw any of that. One wheel in the mud is fine. We call it a successful sortie. I don't get a successful sortie, so I don't think that means we got any of those kills. I'll go with we got 0 kills. Would do this. I don't want to because I own this vehicle. And you never really want to do this when you own the vehicle. A lot of money. But I could try and bomb those Navy ships. Except for I can't take off from that carrier, which is unfortunate. I mean, if he keeps jamming them... There's so many planes on the way to them, though. I mean, you never know. They could let me.
Stall.
I know, we're stalling. Okay. Going straight to the next mission, I guess. Guess we hit the time limit for that server. On a map. Well, I hate when the game does that. We're on the attack here. That means we take off from here. We're ranked 0, so just spam ATGMs. I'll bring the IRMIS-2s because they usually have helicopters here. Already airborne, I believe. I might even just taxi out to the runway, honestly. That way I'm facing the right direction for takeoff. By taxi to the runway, I mean taxi to this taxiway that's facing the right direction. And then take off on that, because screw the runways. Okay, I'm airborne. Because I was so low rank in the last one, other people are going to have jets and stuff to beat me there. Well, let's see what we can get done. So we just in a little guy. Heavily armed little guy, but it's just a little guy. Mind our own business. It'd be awesome to have one of these little guys, though. That's for sure. Where'd that jet go? Assuming he's flying off in front of me. Is he high or low? Oh, he's low. It's right in there. So we're probably not going to get the spotting bonus because he's going to get out there first. And there's the aircraft we were talking about being up. He kind of looks like he's flying at them. I'm looking that way too. I'm supposed to be looking this way. This FPS on the server's not great. Oh, whoops. I thought these were the 15k kilometer ones. Well, now we only have one missile. But touche, it does scream out of range on the top of my screen. One for you, and that's all we've got. But before I get shot at by anything else, each one of them can have a missile, and now I'm going to brake and try and run away. Doubt I'll survive having this many aircraft up my buttocks, but we shall see. Because I am not a dogfighter. Could dogfight. Are any of those missiles gonna land? Be kinda surprised. You know what? They landed. Phew. Gives us another rank. It's progress. Progress in the right direction. Hey, and I'm getting some credit for some of the other stuff people are killing. Lemonade. I don't buy it very often, but a few times here, and I felt like it last time. And it is good. Super sugary, really bad for you. Let's deploy brakes, gears
Raise
down,
gear.
go into my preferred landing view, and we are hauling ass. But this is a tough, tough little aircraft. The hard impacts it can take on landing. Just roll it out, keep going, keep up the speed. I want the next taxiway, not this hard one. Good job, little guy. Kept it completely out of the dirt, too. Parker up here. I don't think there's any way to repark it in a hangar. Could try. 20 points! That's why you land. Like more points than the actual sortie, right? Yeah, got 9 points for it and 20 points for landing. They kind of had to do. They really have to make it worth coming back, you know? Let us run... Why is there nothing available for the center pylon? Kind of want to run 68s, to be honest. Any reason not to? I guess technically you get more 48s. I don't actually think you do on this pylon. You would at this point just run them just to run them? .59mm rotary, that is nails. At this point I'm just screwing around and... .48s. 260s. Return you, requisition you. Let's take this bigger guy airborne. Do I really want to take off from here? Honestly, not really. This airport would be way better to hit those things. Where am I on the airfield? Roll out. Don't see anyone landing. Full throttle, rolling onto the runway. I get reprimanded for how I drove out here and how I'm taking off, but it's wartime, I'll get over it. My body in a chair who knows how to launch munitions at people. Welcome to war. Got distracted by Discord, someone posted a beam, it's hilarious. But a little racist-ish. Well, it's not really racist, it's just funny. Nowadays people would call it racist. But like, it's not, it's just a funny joke. That involves race? I think that's a better way to word that. So this is getting smacked. I might loiter on the backside of the next mountain for someone to discover targets out there. And then I could pop up over, launch a bunch of these ATGMs at things, then come back over. Maybe survive and make it out. We'll see. As long as I don't crash into the ground, because I got bored there and did a little barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. I'm old. I know it's like still a thing people say, but I mean, I played the original when it came out, so it's a little different. There ain't no reason for me to be flying like this. Just asking for DF. Well, let's see what those two can do to this convoy, otherwise I'll take care of it. Aircraft way out there doing stuff. Let's slow it way down, because I just kind of want to loiter over here. It's like they failed? Where the fuck is that coming from? Is that really all it is just 4 main battle tanks? There's no way that's all that is. And that's really all it is. Why did we get no hits? They only intercepted one, it said on the screen. That was one ATGM, not enough to actually kill them? Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's valid, I guess. Wasn't enough, it wasn't enough. Come down, top down onto him. There we go. A little sketch, but you know what? We survived. They didn't. I'll call that a day.
Right engine failure.
Yeah.
Left.
I was hoping I could get low enough. Did not. But I did scout for the team. I don't give you very much. That's not a very smart thing to do, but it's what I did. There's nothing to requisition, so we will buy it and take off again. But we're getting into naval territory on that side, to be honest. There's like no way he makes it to that thing and officially bombs it, right? I'm like invested in this guy's life story right now. Like super invested. What's your choices, buddy? You got munitions off. And you smacked it. You sank it. Okay. Good shit. I didn't even think that little jet could get that close and do it. And I don't care what you hit him with to sink it. Is it really just the 68s? Are they good enough for that? Now you got me wanting to try it. It was like, no way. .48s are screaming at that guy. This guy's got way more air defenses, though. You can see all the Star Lancers flying out at him. Where are we? What does this base look like? I don't know. Well, let's see if we can get off this way. This is one of those things I never do in this aircraft, because I don't know if it can take it or not. I think we answered that question. It could not take it. Do not. Oh, I did crash it. Son of a bitch. Got too far away from the airfield. Well, that's expensive, because I bought that. And now it's gone. Well, fuck around, you find out. Not fuck around. Okay, now let's play like you're actually supposed to play. Not like I'm not recording and streaming. Roll it out of the hangar. Roll it back down. So it's out to here, and I should take a right, and you can go to the longer part of the runway, but the middle of the runway should be adequate for this thing. I'm hoping. Patience in a game like this pays off more often than not, and that's something I struggle with in this game. Onto the tarmac. A little bit of dirt in the left wheel, it's fine. Definitely a little bit of dust added. Stupid pilots. So many munitions. Get her. This guy launched 68s at him, and this guy's doing what he does. Why did I just launch a bunch of flares? I didn't hit that button. I think I hit that button. He launches 2 68s. And both smack, and that's just enough to sink it. I had no idea. That is good information to know and really cool. To shoot at that many things. That's 6 targets, and I have 16 of these. Range is 25, so I mean I could give these each 2. He's probably gonna hit them before my missiles have a chance to close, unfortunately. Man. Sucks! He's gonna get them all. Spamming the kingpins. I'm just sitting here staring at missiles. Could be flying back to base because not a single one of those is going to hit anything. Watch that. I hit one thing. I didn't see that aircraft when I launched. It's my fault. little guy did a better run than me. I use my weapon's range, and a lot of people don't. So what is launching heat seekers at me that close? But it's the mobile air defense over there. Could go poke that radar station. That would be a boon. Full throttle. We're coming out this base just about perfect, actually. Come over here like this and be able to easily land, touchdown. Nuclear weapon exclusion zone activated. Let's just pretend it's not here and we're fine. Okay, someone's actually up there with the stealth fighters already. That's what I want to be doing, but I just can't get the point. Not the longest runway. Someone just got a lot of points for intercepting all those missiles. So it might be a little too soon on the air brake. We are not going very fast here. Come on, control tower, give me permission to land. Or don't. Whatever. Landing anyways, so your choice. I think I'm in a nuclear exclusion zone. No? Our team's launching all the nukes, okay. But screw the environment! If I can't have it, nobody can. Nuclear missiles for everybody. You just see death flying through the air. Hangar doors don't reopen for you, right? Like, you can't just pull in. It's not a thing. I don't think it's a thing. There we go, rank 3. Progress. People have already taken them all, though. I don't have a ton of money. What's my problem with this aircraft? That I suck at it? I always get myself blown up. Trying to do sneaky shenanigans. Here's how many AGM 68s you get. Is there any point of taking off from all the way over here? All the fights over there. You get 2 and 2. It's not great. Honestly, kind of pointless. But we're already out of the hangars. We'll take off with it. See what we can get done. Never tried to stealth launch at things with this. I think for stealth launching, I'd want to do this like right off the ground. It's kind of pointless to do the high altitude stuff. You know what? Try this again. Because that's a nuke. but I don't have an accurate reading on it, unfortunately. So those are just static. So I don't think they're real tracking data. I just jumped all the way over here. Still curious. It's got a ways to go on its trajectory. We're up at 16,000. I think my missile fizzled out. It's too high. Did we get a cool view? Boom. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. It's fine, dude. I'm just way up high going Mach Jesus. If this guy doesn't kill him, I will come down and do a stealthy AGM-68 launch at them. Stealthy as one can be. This is a little overkill. How close he launched all those? What, 2? Oh. Not ideal. Why is my fucking... not get hit again. We are in the shit. I got aircraft coming around on my backside, so I'm gonna try and use speed in the coast to get away from him. Sounds like some explosions went off back there. But we are screaming down this coastline. Pull it up, get over, get over. We're over, okay. Just a few holes. But, you know, I think we're fine. I will take it. I think we only got one of our targets, though. AMGs, AMGs. We're at a decent angle for landing there. Come this way a little bit. The air brake on this thing is fantastic, so I'm not so worried about the fact that we're doing 1,300 kilometers an hour right now. And get a little bit of wibble wobbles, because we've got some holes. That radar missile had a hard time tracking us at like, well, Mach 3-ish? If I remember correctly. I know the miles per hour, not the kilometers an hour, off the top of my head. I'm American. And, yeah. It caught the tail end of us with its fragmentation. But not a direct hit. Trusting that we still have really good air defenses here. Start to throttle down a little. Afterburner's a little bit overkill at this point. Air brake. The fact that we've got missiles coming up from here still makes me a little nervous, but it seemed to be intercepting everything just fine. Need to come left just a little. We are just kind of slowly falling out of the air also here. The problem with this aircraft is you slow down too much, it goes into vertical takeoff and landing basically and start to act all weird. And then you can actually just drop straight out of the sky. So we're playing that kind of game. Brake. Time for the gear. Engine's gonna swap modes. We just kind of drop like a rock. Nice and smooth. Question is, how smooth is that bomber gonna try and land? So I know when I'm flying one of them doing what he's doing, less time you're in the air, the better. The more munitions you can throw down. I wish if you full throttled down, it put on the wheel brake as well. Because that's my problem. The B key's hard for me to reach. Yep, he did a landing like I did. Just nose into the dirt. When I fly those, doing that more often than not. Special is what special does, I guess. So many munitions. Well, who dropped the nuke? Because you're about to have 3 friendlies in there. Poor guy. It don't matter none. You did everything right, buddy. And you're about to do everything wrong. There's nothing you can do. Just enjoy the view. Good. Nothing you did wrong there, buddy. Same with you. And get bets? How long can this guy keep this thing airborne? He's trying. In reality here, you try and keep it airborne. Like how long? Yeah, I think you missed your safe chance to eject, buddy. Yep. Poor guy. First time you had it even semi-level vertical, you should have probably just pulled the trigger and ejected. I think these EGM 68 can actually sink some of these things is impressive. I think I want... I mean, if I can only have 2, I might as well go with the GPOs. Run empty, empty. Let's try some dumb shit, because I'm not good at this yet. We've got no one jamming airborne. I've been doing a lot of jamming off stream, so I love it actually. It's like rewardless, no one gives a crap, but it's fun. So what I'm gonna try and do, we're gonna climb to like max altitude. I'm gonna try and do a nosedive dive bomb on this ship fleet. Odds of it working are like 0 to 0, but we'll pick it up when we're there. Okay, we are currently at 15,000 feet, about to be over the top of these guys. We're going full air brake, slowing it down, slowing it down. We're gonna point the nose straight down at them. Waiting for our vector of travel to come around, keeping full air brake, full air brake. Swap over to the bombs. The whole air brake is supposed to stop this wobble nonsense. It's not stopping it though. The wobble's a big problem for this. Dang it. Stop the wobble. 2 bombs away, full air brake, pull the hell up if we can. Stop it. I don't even know if those landed. The wobbles really, really fucked that up. We're not supposed to wobble. Well, on that note, I'm a nerd. A nerb? I don't know what a nerb is. I messed up. I'm a failure. We failed at our diving bombing. We did make it out. For the first time ever, I pulled up and made it out. That wobble. That rollover with full air brake, I think 15 was too high. I didn't have enough air up there to properly handle stop the wobble. I don't know. That wobble's a problem. There is a way to do it. I've done it before successfully. But I will see you all in the next one. Digfig out. Bye.